When Young Sheldon premiered in 2017, it wasn't just a clever spin-off from The Big Bang Theory. It was a heartfelt coming-of-age story that introduced audiences to the childhood of one of TV's most iconic characters, Sheldon Cooper. But what really pulled at our heartstrings, and kept us coming back for more, were the kids themselves, Sheldon, Missy, and Georgie Cooper. Over the course of the show's 7-season run, we've watched these young actors grow up before our eyes, evolving not just in height and looks, but in confidence, emotional range, and performance. It's been a journey, both on-screen and off, and if you haven't taken a walk down memory lane recently, prepare to be amazed by the transformation of these talented young stars. Ian Armitage as Sheldon Cooper then. When Young Sheldon first aired, Ian Armitage was just 9 years old. Wide-eyed, precocious, and already brimming with talent, Ian managed to capture the essence of Sheldon Cooper without simply mimicking Jim Parsons. That was no small feat. From his carefully enunciated lines to his scientific jargon, Ian made Young Sheldon both brilliant and endearing, while maintaining that quirky aloofness we loved in the adult version. Now, fast forward to 2025, and Ian is now a teenager, 15 years old and almost unrecognizable from the tiny boy we met in season 1. His voice has deepened, he's grown taller, and he's taken on more emotionally complex material as the series matured. As Sheldon ventured into early college life, dealt with grief, and started to explore a wider world beyond East Texas, Ian stepped up in a big way, showing off serious acting chops that promise a long career ahead. Off-screen, Ian's charm is just as noticeable. A self-professed theater kid, he's also used his platform to advocate for arts education and climate awareness. With Young Sheldon wrapped, it's safe to say that Ian Armitage's story is only just beginning. Reagan Revord as Missy Cooper then. Reagan Revord was only 9 when she took on the role of Missy Cooper, Sheldon's witty, sarcastic twin sister. While Sheldon was all logic and science, Missy brought heart, humor, and an unmatched ability to call her brother out on his nonsense. Reagan's timing was impeccable from day one. Her one-liners often stole scenes, and she brought a relatable humanity to the Cooper household that balanced Sheldon's eccentricities perfectly. Now, at 16, Reagan Revord has blossomed into a confident young actress with a voice all her own. While still playing Missy with that trademark sass, she's also delved into deeper emotional territory. From navigating puberty to feeling invisible in the shadow of her genius twin, Missy's journey resonated with many teens, and Reagan portrayed it all with grace and depth. Outside of acting, Reagan has become a budding writer and book influencer, frequently sharing her reading lists and creative projects online. She's also been an advocate for mental health awareness, especially among teens, using her own experiences to help others feel seen and supported. Watching her grow up has been like watching your own kid cousin become the coolest teen in the room. Montana Jordan as Georgie Cooper then. Montana Jordan was 14 when he first stepped into the boots of Georgie Cooper, the older brother who, at first glance, seemed to be the classic, dumb jock, stereotype. But Montana brought so much warmth and nuance to the role that Georgie quickly became a fan favorite. He had a mischievous smile, a tender heart, and a fiercely loyal streak, especially when it came to protecting his younger siblings, even if they drove him crazy. Now, today, Montana is 21 and a full-fledged young adult. He's practically grown into the character of Georgie in real time. His natural Texas charm has never left, but now it's paired with maturity and emotional gravity. In the later seasons, as Georgie becomes a father and takes on real adult responsibilities, Montana gives performances that are equal parts heartfelt and heartbreaking. With the Young Sheldon universe continuing in the upcoming Georgie and Mandy spin-off, Montana's journey as Georgie Cooper is far from over. Fans are excited to see him step into the spotlight, and for good reason. He's not just the goofy older brother anymore, he's a young man navigating love, fatherhood, and family in a world that's constantly changing. Growing up together, on and off screen. One of the most magical parts of Young Sheldon has been watching these three young stars grow up together, both as characters and as people. The bond between them is palpable on-screen, but it's even more heartwarming off-screen. Behind the scenes, they've shared birthdays, schoolwork, inside jokes, and the kind of friendships that only a shared childhood in the spotlight can create. In many ways, their evolution mirrors that of the show itself. What started as a quirky sitcom has grown into a rich, emotionally complex family drama, still filled with laughs, but unafraid to tackle topics like loss, identity, and change. And through it all, Ian, Reagan, and Montana have anchored the series with performances that belied their young age. A legacy in the making with Young Sheldon now officially concluded. Fans may feel a bittersweet mix of emotions: gratitude for the journey, sadness at saying goodbye, and excitement for what's next. But the legacy these young actors leave behind is lasting. They didn't just play characters, they became them. They showed us what it means to grow up, to love your family even when it's complicated, and to find your place in a world that doesn't always make sense. For longtime fans of The Big Bang Theory, it's been a beautiful full-circle moment. We now understand the boy Sheldon was, the family that shaped him, and the siblings who stood beside him. For a whole new generation, Young Sheldon offered a different kind of superhero story. One built not on capes or powers, but on brains, heart, humor, and love. So as we look at Ian, Reagan, and Montana then and now, we're not just seeing how much they've grown. We're seeing just how far they can go. Would you like this in a blog layout or with image suggestions for each actor's then and now moment?